Okay, so we'll begin this loving kindness practice by just finding any position that you need to, whether it's sitting or lying down, and reconnecting. We spoke previously about, finding your anchor. And that could be the anchor of the body, the weight of the body, sitting in the chair, the bed, or it might be the breath. Whatever it is that brings you back to earth, like I mentioned about the spaceship, landing. So what allows you to land back in this moment of time? Inviting your attention to seep down into the soles of the feet, into the buttocks. If this is if you're sitting, if you're lying down, your whole body, whatever's in contact with the surface below you, just feeling that. So from the inside out, not necessarily thinking about, but being with the experience of being grounded, giving the body this chance to rest, tension that often builds in the body, like it's almost like this anticipatory tension, this kind of state of readiness, ready to move, ready to do the next thing. No, just letting that go and letting your muscles let go if they can, just letting them rest a little bit, shoulders to drop, belly to soften. A soft, receptive body, receiving the inflow of air into the body and the release of air out of the body. Noticing distractions as they arise and coming back to your anchor. Sitting, having a sense of the body sitting and breathing sensing the body breathing. So we're going to just introduce a few little phrases that we can repeat inwardly in our minds. And yeah, again, it's invitational. You don't have to do it. But even though we're, yeah, repeating some phrases, seeing if we can still maintain that connection with with the body and breath, with the earth. Notice when our minds get really drawn into the story of the stories that the mind creates. So feeling the body, sitting here, maybe just repeating this one phrase initially. I allow myself to make mistakes. I allow myself to make mistakes. Letting go of judgment. So allowing ourselves to be human, allowing ourselves to make mistakes. I allow myself to be imperfect. We're always very frequently striving to be perfect and admonishing ourselves for not being a certain way. But can we just maybe allow allow myself to be imperfect? Whatever life throws at us, I allow myself to be a learner in life. Mindfulness, we talk about beginner's mind, that kind of fresh innocence of a child learning maybe again or for the first time. Allow myself to be a learner in life. And I forgive myself my mistakes. I forgive myself. I allow myself to make mistakes. I allow myself to be imperfect. I allow myself to be a learner in life. And I forgive myself. Now I'm free. It's not really about words. Just noticing where does it land in the body. It could be a tenderness in the heart, perhaps, or there could be a resistance against these words, like, "Oh, I'm not going to forgive myself," or "I'm not going to It should be this way. Noticing the reaction in the body. That's okay. If those kind of reactions are more kind of notice, notice and breathe into them. Then come back to the body. Come back to sensing this body wherever it is right now, however it is right now. Maybe bringing to mind somebody that you really care about, and it doesn't necessarily need to be a human being. It could be a pet, and just something that you have, some warmth for, some you really care about. But even these people are pets or whatever, aren't always perfect. So I allow I allow you to make a mistake. I'm imagining this person in your mind's eye. I allow you to make mistakes. I allow you to be imperfect. I allow you to be a learner in life. Maybe I can begin to forgive any mistakes that you've made, perhaps. Those sorts of thoughts allow you to make mistakes, allow you to be imperfect, just like me, allow you to be a learner in life. And I forgive myself for any mistakes. Again, just let those sort of thoughts ebb away now and reconnect again with the body. Reconnecting with the breath, the body. And now we'll just bring to mind maybe somebody that we have a minor difficulty with. It doesn't have to be, somebody, and it doesn't necessarily even need to be somebody that we know, actually. It could even be somebody that, a politician, for example, uh, who's not flavor of the month. Or, it could be anybody, really. Maybe don't pick anything too massive. And again, just maybe bring this person to mind. And allow you to make mistakes. Allow you to be imperfect. Allow you to be a learner in life. I forgive you. And for now, you're free. Maybe we could just come back once again just to direct the focus back to ourselves as individuals and just repeating those because of, just I suppose letting them the sorts of thoughts can seep into our being because they're not the kind of thoughts that we generally allow ourselves to consider. So I allow myself to make mistakes. I allow myself to be imperfect. I allow myself to be a learner in life. And I forgive myself. And for now, I'm free. And those thoughts kind of ebb away and just noticing how they play out within the body. There could be a stillness, calmness, or maybe not. Maybe something very different from that. Tenderness or open-heartedness. Again, maybe not. Being with what's here. Returning to sensing the feet on the floor, the bottom on the chair, the hands wherever they're resting, felt sense of this body, wherever it is, right in this little patch of earth, wherever it's sitting or lying, breathing. You might want to very slowly start to make some gentle movements, anything at all that you need right now, any movements if you want to move. Just be, in that position that you're in, or you might want to, move into a different posture. Just doing this kind of mindfully with a bit of awareness. Mhm. Something that maybe might be helpful, it could be maybe putting one hand to your face and just kind of soothing yourself, or to your shoulder, if you can take a massage your shoulder, or whatever you need to do. Okay. So, so I'm just going to take you off mute now. I'm going to stop the recording.